Yeah. Get your fat ass over here and bring me my pipe. All right. So, what we'll do is not really a whole lot of backtrack, but basically, as you all are about to leave Candlekeep to head to Baldur's Gate, you guys have completed your mission. Matthias and everybody at Candlekeep is going to send some assistance and a few things to the village that you guys were able to help. They're going to send a sage and, some other stuff. So, they ended up giving you, which I actually had a physical deck of cards. I got to find it, though. I don't know where I misplaced it. But the cards that had the symbols on the back of it. Well, shit. How much magic crap I've got back here. I've got to do something with all
Is
that.
the mage with us that Fistandia character? I just have this random name written down, and I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Yeah, that was the name that you guys kept seeing in the books.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Fistandia. Okay.
Yeah, we were
I just needed to make that note. And that was in the library where we were going through all those books, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
well, there was books all over the house that had that name in it.
And Metrios is still dead.
Yeah.
Yep. Matrios is dead as a doornail, stabbed through the neck.
And that was the person we were trying to find.
Yes. Yeah, that was the main one. They can send somebody else with his journal that had, notes on different things. So they're going to take somebody else with his journal, send them to the village, and they're going to do the best they can.
And hopefully they don't run out with another stab in the next thing. Yep, he's dead too. Next!
Yeah. But,
They just start rotating.
but no, as you guys are basically packing up, getting ready to leave, head to Baldur's Gate. So just before you all start heading in that direction, you guys just feel like this massive earthquake. Like, it's just intense, So the ground starts cracking and breaking. Everything starts rumbling. Everybody's, falling over and, knocking into things. And so that takes place. It's just this massive amount of just, shaking and, rolling.
Sorry,
and
guys, I farted.
it's just, California quake. All this stuff's going on. So
My guy looks over to the bar and go, ugh.
I just feel the shaking saying,
Dropping dice, losing decks. My goodness.
animal herd.
I'm not smelling you. I'm smelling him.
No. My character just taps you on the shoulder and says, animal herd.
Animal herd what?
I gesture.
Are we trying to do a joke?
Animal herd what sound?
that I don't know.
My guy is going to make fun of your character because you don't speak well. So just get used to it.
I know.
You'll have to figure out how to be clearer.
He's cows?
Yeah.
But, no, so basically this intense earthquake takes place. As that happens, some of the sages, Matthias and a few others, they're like, that wasn't natural. Something's,
breakfast burrito.
I don't know what that was. Something's going on.
Who had Taco Hell?
So, he says, if you gentlemen need anything else, let me know. Otherwise, I've got to get a hold of some of the other sages, and we've got to find out what that was, because that just did not feel right. He's got one of those chills going up his spine.
That's what she
Practice swing. I hold up my maul to saying I need practice swing.
Yeah.
I just hold this up and say practice swing.
Okay.
Practice swinging what?
I hold it up again.
Swinging that.
Swinging-
I mean,
What?
my guy is always going to be
she
blunt
said.
and tries to make 0 sense.
I know that. And as I said, my character is going to make fun of yours on a regular basis because you made your character not be able to speak right. So I'm going to constantly insult you and make fun of you because that's what he does.
so
Paladin, what do you expect?
Well, you all know he's a paladin.
Right.
The characters don't yet.
Oh, I was going to say.
I'm actually trying to keep that under wraps for part of the background.
So, with that, you guys will pack up and basically head to Baldur's Gate. It'll take the 2 days of rations. So
Which
that's
we
what I was
did
going to
that,
say.
yep.
It'll take the 2 days. You guys will get to.
We get a long rest then?
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
all healed up.
Yeah, you guys get long rest. Because it'll take you guys at least 2 days to get there. So you're going to get, at least
Everybody's
2
full
long
health
rests.
except for Vincent. He's at
Yep.
1.
No, he's a
Vincent.
But
Pretty damn.
Eric, remember, you still have one healing potion, and I have one.
I have
Yeah.
So, because they used all theirs up.
Yeah. I forgot what hit me so hard that I had to use mine. I know it was a bookcase.
It was a
with his-
sword.
Bookshelf, and then
The sword
the
and the-
mimic,
yeah.
and then the flying sword.
Oh yeah, the flying sword for me, bookcase for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And
the flying sword
mimic
first,
was the one
then
that
the
dropped you all the way.
Yeah, the
You
sword
added
is what
that
he
shit
used the
in.
potion on, and the mimic
Did I
is
explain
what
the
he's...
story?
That was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's why I laughed. I was like, the perfect person to go find the last book sitting on the mimic.
And that was me, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I found.
That was you.
Which it was also a very weakened mimic.
Oh no! Now I remember. I did almost
That mimic
almost
was
die
not
from a
very-
mimic.
didn't have a lot
Yep,
of
you
hit
had
That
to...
mimic.
You had 2 successes, then a critical fail. So you had 1 roll left, and you succeeded.
Yep.
What kind of mimic was it that almost killed me?
It was a chair. It was the little cushiony,
Get your ass
like
beat
red
by a
chair.
fucking IKEA chair.
At least I didn't get killed by a bookcase. Almost killed by a bookcase.
Hey, try to build an IKEA bookcase. tell me what happens afterwards.
Yeah. So from there, you guys will head to Baldur's Gate. It's up to you guys, about what time you want to get there. I don't know if you guys
Is there a
travel-wise.
specific reason why you're asking?
As soon as possible.
It's up to you guys.
I
I mean, if
just
you want to
think
get
as soon
there
as possible.
ASAP,
Come on, Pony, let's go!
I'd say pony. No, I don't have no horses. I was gonna say y'all
We
walking.
ain't got horses.
Y'all
Hold on,
motherfuckers
hold on.
walking. The coconuts.
Yeah.
There's a group of guys that do the Monty Python like costumes and everything. They have the coconuts and they do that.
They
through
did
the
that at
con.
Gen Con. Yep, I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that.
It was hilarious.
Well, for me,
Oh, I fucking love it.
after what happened with me with my character, after my character experienced the mimic, my character's taking a few minutes in practice swinging his maul just to.
You're gonna train a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
And then my character's gonna just kind of watch him raise one eyebrow and then just like keep walking.
Yeah. So as you guys travel up there, like I said, it'll take you the 2 days of rations. I'll say that you guys are getting there like mid to late morning, maybe. As you guys are arriving there, as you're coming up to Baldur's Gate, you see one of the gates that you all are coming up on just has a huge mass of people in front of it. Like there's some pretty whooped up wagons. There's just huge groups of people just all over, like in front of the gate.
Trails there, damn pilgrims and settlers and oh god.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna die to dysentery.
as you all come up to the gate, like I said, it's just a lot of commoners, a lot of people, but nobody's actually going inside the city. They actually have the doors to the city barred, and no one is able to get in.
Get him, Goliath. Go open the door.
There's guards outside in front of the door, and they're just basically telling all these people, they're like, "Nah, you can just hear them kind of yelling for all these dirty commoners to leave. They're not going to come into Baldur's Gate."
I'm actually gonna walk up to one of the guards and just kind of be like, "The hell."
Just going to push through the crowd.
Yeah, just push through the crowd, get to one of the guards, and just be like, what's going on?
So as you get up, there's a number of guards that are out there. It's probably about 5 or 6 that are standing around outside of the gate. And as you walk up, they're just like, "Sorry, nobody's coming in. Shoo, get away, go. Y'all just go somewhere else. You all stink and you're probably dirty. Y'all ain't had baths or anything. Go away. Get."
Dirty whores, you get out of here.
And they just all the guards are just shooing away you and all the commoners. As you're walking through the crowd, you see that some of the people are injured, some of them are hurt. I mean, there's a lot of people that are just like dirty, and they don't look like they, some of them are looking rough. Some of them are looking bad. There's a lot of people that are like huddled up in little groups. There's little children. There's men that are trying to console women, and just a lot of boo-hooing people, and Free access.
Yes,
But no,
it's
there's just
fucked up.
like a huge number of people that are out in front of this gate, and the guards are they're not letting anybody through. Like you see a couple of commoners try to run up past the guards, and the guards just grab them by their shirts and throw them to the ground.
Let children in.
But you. How are you talking? You're not there yet.
Okay.
I'm the only one that walked up to him.
I mean, you're gonna walk up there?
Yeah, I walk up to one of the
Push up.
soldiers since you said there was about 7 of them. 7.
Yeah, there's about 6 guards that are out. So these guards are outside the doors, and the doors behind are like barred
Bolted.
shut. Yeah, they're barred shut. Nobody's
Well,
going in or out really.
I'm trying to. I'm still trying to communicate and be like, so why the lockdown? Is COVID hit? Are we quarantining?
Who are you to ask? Get away.
Who are you to
All
talk
you
to me
dirty-
that way?
All you dirty refugees coming in here.
Dirty.
We're not going and letting anybody into the city.
Dirty.
Uh,
I'm not the one standing in front of a gate, shooing people away, looking like a pussy.
Pussy?
Yeah, you know what that is? That's the
This
thing between your
motherfucker.
legs.
This motherfucker.
You know that dick? You know the thing where your dick's supposed to be, but there's a big hole there. That's your pussy. That's what you are.
I turned to another
This-
guard.
Oh,
I turned to another guard and said, "Let children in." It's real close up to them, as if I'm breathing on them.
and so the guards are standing there like, ugh, you guys really are just nasty.
Brush your
All you
damn teeth.
refugees, no one's coming in here. And this is a different guard talking to him, and he's like, ugh, you're just huge, and God, who birthed you? Oh my God, what Gila monster
Oprah
gave birth to
Winfrey.
something that looks like you big, tall, are you bald-headed?
Yes.
Okay. Big, tall, bald-headed, tree-looking son of a... And then the other guard that's talking with you, and he's like, this guy, you just want to get beat on, don't you? I've been itching to beat on some commoners out here, but I'll take you on real quick.
I'll jump in front of him and say, and I'll cast friends and say, friend. There's no need for any of this. We're just passing by. We're just looking for simple wares. We're not vagabonds. We are
You and I
certainly
should.
not rabble or refugees. We are merely looking for a place. Wait, we had a reason to come here, right?
Yeah, it's on the
Yes.
other side of the box under the table.
Where is it?
So
Over
good.
here on
I don't
the.
remember what the reason was, but I'll
No. Under.
There we go. Yeah, so,
Oh, wait, I do have some brown hair. It's mostly on the side, though.
okay, so you got a Friar Tuck look.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys were coming here. I think the main thing, you guys helped the village, and then they directed you guys to come here.
Yeah, with the
Um,
works.
Yeah,
that
to
we
be able
found.
to find work, and you guys had different like quests and questions and different stuff that you guys were
What's the
looking.
name of the guy at the place again? I don't have my notes with me.
It's
Matthias was the one at Candlekeep.
yeah. Matthias was the one that.
Yeah, Matthias told us to come here and see if we can help with anything. That's what I'll say, and I'll cast friends.
Okay. So what does friends do?
We're gonna take these cards with us.
For the duration, I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature, one choice that is unusual to me.
Okay. Do they make any kind of check or save?
No, it just gives me one action self. I'm trying to think. It just gives me concentration to a minute. When the spell ends, the creature realizes that I've used magic to influence its mood and becomes hostile towards me.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Alright.
I use Intimidate on the guard and repeat it.
Let him cast his spell.
Sorry.
Intimidate
So-
we might not even need to do that.
Okay.
Well, he's doing that to the one in front of you.
That's right.
He's talking to a
gonna-
different
That's
one.
right. I forgot.
So roll me your.
I use Intimidate, and this
You're
time
gonna
I also
intimidate
add let us in too.
Okay. Roll an intimidation. And then, so the one that you cast the spell on is the one in front of
Oh.
21.
Vincent scared.
21.
I'm sorry, in 22.
Natural 20 plus
22.
2.
Intimidation.
Okay. Okay. So, you roll a nat 20 on it?
You roll a nat
Nice.
20.
Now,
the problem is he's going to roll bad the rest of the night. So.
Oh, yeah.
No, his
He
strength.
rolled great on that one. So the one in front of Critias, that one, you said he sees you as friends?
Mm-hmm.
It just gives me an advantage on my charisma check. I'm trying to
Okay.
persuade him to let him in, which would be charisma.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Me or Eric?
Eric,
Okay,
because he gets advantage on it.
that's right.
Natural 20.
Yep. Good grief, all y'all nat 20s already.
For a total of 29. No, never mind. Never mind. I'm using the D&D Beyond thing. It was fucking...
You're using a BB gun?
No.
D&D Beyond.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
That joke.
BB guns.
Can we take a picture for Vincent since he rolled an actual 20?
Never believe it actually
Forever.
happened without.
Yeah, he never did that.
Let's
He
take
never
a
did
video
that.
of it. Somebody will think we wrote for him.
Good one.
So, basically, as that's going on, so you're kind of persuading the one guy, and then the one that Vincent was intimidating, starts to back off a little bit. But then one of the other guards off to the side of you guys ends up knocking a commoner to the ground and then starts punching him in the back. So the one in front of you backs off. The one that he casts a spell on, he's kind of like, oh yeah, I mean, if you guys, where are you guys coming from?
Was the library, wasn't it?
Yeah, Candlekeep. So
Yeah, we're coming for Candlekeep.
I just point to that direction.
just point that way.
Yeah. He's.
I just pointed to 6 million trees.
Yeah. He pointed at a forest. And they're just like,
So I intimidate the guy, and then he looks at me.
So the guy that has the friend spell on him, he's kind of looking and he's like, really not supposed to let anybody in. We've got too many refugees from, another town coming through that we...
The spell's not really affecting him. It just made me extra charismatic, essentially.
Oh, well, yeah, but even with your persuasion roll, you did a really good persuasion roll. So, I mean...
Yeah, that would have been a 24 total, sorry. I never give you that.
Oh, yeah, 24 total? Yeah, you're persuading him pretty well. The guy just off from him is starting to back away from the Goliath. And then a third guard off to the side is starting to beat on one of the commoners that's out there. One of the commoners tried to rush up to the gate and tried to push past. It was this guy. He tried to push past the guards to go, get to the gate to try and get into Baldur's Gate. But that guard grabbed him and threw him to the ground. He's over there laying into him, just punching him in the back punching him in the back, and
like a pimp trying to get his money out of a hoe.
Man, he's just
Some dark shit.
As that takes place,
We sneak in.
several more guards come out. Because there's a large number of commoners off on that one side that start pushing up towards the gate. So once that starts happening, a bit of a scuffle breaks out. More guards end up coming out of the gate, and just a big fight starts ensuing. What are you guys gonna do?
Sneak in.
I want to try to use this opportunity to sneak past him?
I use both my hands to push open the gate.
You're gonna push
hard.
past the
Wait, it's already
guards.
open?
Yeah, push.
No,
No, the
it's
gate's
not.
closed.
The gate's closed
They
and
opened
barred.
it enough for a few more guards to come out because of the scuffle that's taking place, but then they close it right behind those guards.
I basically just see him and I just ignore. I just take both my hands as if moving the.
Pushing the guards out of the way.
Yeah,
Okay. And you're gonna run up to the gate.
yeah, and try to. As it's about ready to close, just try to push it back open.
Okay.
Can we attack the gate?
So you're gonna do that. What are you two doing? What are you doing, Eric?
I'm just kind of following them, but I was trying to like get the guard to like lead us in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably gonna go to the wayside now with the scuffle that's breaking out.
Gotcha.
The Goliath pushing his way through to the gate, though. Give me a athletics check.
Athletics, okay. Ooh, this as long as I roll good, please roll me good.
Why?
13 plus 6, 19.
Okay. So you are able to push a couple of guards out of the way. The one that's in front of you was pretty easy to kind of push off the side after you had intimidated him. The other guard that came up, basically there was, 5 or 6 more guards that came out. Another guard came up, so you're able to push them out of the way and head up to the gate. As you are heading up to the gate, you're able to get up. I would say you're able to get up to the gate, and then you said you're going to try and push it open. It's
yes.
basically just the main door, so you're going to try and push it open.
Yeah, slowly closing. I'm.
Just going to push at it.
Yes.
Okay, so as you are pushing at it, on the other side of the door, you just see a huge group of guards on the other side of the door. As you guys are scuffling with these guards, you see that they are all wearing this symbol.
Oh, the flame fist.
They all have that symbol on their uniforms.
I actually recognize that because of my mercenary veteran background. I recognize mercenary emblems and so forth.
Symbol.
Yeah.
That's all my character says in.
My character looks
Hot
at him.
hands.
Yeah. What? No, my character then looks at him and goes, "Want a cookie?" And move on.
What's cookie?
So, as that's happening, more guards are coming up to the gate right as you're pushing it open. And so, with that, everybody roll me some initiative.
Just one dice,
8.
right?
Yeah.
3.
19.
8.
Damn it, Eric.
Stop cheating over there, Eric.
What do you have?
19.
18.
Guess what I got?
I'm the one that cheated.
The 8. What'd you have? 12?
3.
3. Good. What did you have, Tommy?
Trying to see if
Oh, by the way, sorry, the whole scuffle I had with
No,
understanding my bow.
it's fine. It's
Said
like I
investigation or
said,
initiative?
Initiative.
you got to remember these things and write
That's
them
why
down.
I try to.
It'd be-
But the thing is,
So it'll be
at
12
this
plus
point,
1,
this isn't
13.
even necessary
Okay.
because why do you need to have the history of you having a light crossbow? The other thing is, I still don't know if you read your character because there's some things that you could have done in the module that you didn't know you could do because you didn't read it. And the more we level up, the more stuff that's going to be there, the less you're going to actually know about the earlier stuff. So it's just important to, keep up with your stuff.
So,
That's why I look at my character every
With
before I go over
that-
every time just to review.
nothing going on Mob 1. Eric, so you are pushing up. You were right behind
Me. Or he's beside you.
He's beside
He's
you.
beside you.
Were you pushing up with the Goliath to head in the gate? Or
No,
were
I
you,
was
you were
trying to-
still
I was
beside
with
Me.
Adam's. I'm sorry, I can't remember Adam's character.
Critias.
but I was
Critias?
with Critias. I was with him trying to get the guard again, and then the next thing I know, the Goliath is like, doo-doo-doo, and like bursts through the.
He's running up to the gate.
And then all the. Yeah, and I'm like, well, this isn't how I had planned this.
Yeah.
We have a barbarian and a fighter, and they're both idiots. You and I have our work cut out for us.
I
Yeah.
didn't really.
We'll take it in stride. We'll take it in stride.
I was just hoping to sneak in.
I know.
What are the guards doing? Are the guards
So the
hostile to us?
yes, just right now
Specifically?
they are hostile towards the Goliath that is pushing the doors open. Not really towards the rest of you all, but you guys are mixed in amongst all the commoners that are kind of trying to, the ones that are mobile enough to try and bum rush the door. So basically, it's a Goliath leading a group of commoners to try and smash the door open, while the rest of you guys are just like, "Oh fuck, that escalated quickly."
I feel like Scar and Lion King. I'm surrounded by idiots.
But yeah, so I mean, they're not aggressive with you all yet, depending on your actions.
Actually, just like trying to wait and see if there's like a moment that I can use to get us through. Like I don't want to fight these people. I'm trying to.
Yeah, like I said, they're not aggressive towards you, Critias, or yeah. Yeah, they're not aggressive towards you, Critias, and Rough McGruff over there yet. Just primarily.
Oh, I lost you again.
Oh, did you lose it again?
I can't hear you.
Let me see.
Yeah, your mic cut out.
Oh, can you hear us
I
now?
looked up at the screen because it got quiet. And I just hear your mouth moving.
You're watching a Godzilla movie now, there, Eric.
Yeah, why does?
Look, it's like that.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
No, it's like
I can't believe it.
he said hi.
Yeah. I think it's because I have two devices that are.
I need to go get some toilet paper at the store. I mean,
Yeah. You see him go on this big litany. He
so
said no.
We got Dum Dum. We got
We got Dum Dum McGruff. We got Tweedledum.
No, hold on. I didn't try to push the gate down. I was like, hey, I'm just sitting
hang on.
back,
It's
hoping to
give me
sneak
a
by these
sec.
fuckers.
My character still remembers you almost dying to a bookshelf. So,
Let me
My
see.
character just assumes.
because remember, I didn't see how the fight happened. I just walked up and you guys were mauling a bookshelf and you were like beaten
Yeah.
badly, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we can still hear you. I think it's because I have two devices.
See, that's so bizarre.
It's two devices trying to use the same microphone, so it's having a fit. I need
my guy
another-
just sees something, and
have
if
another
you want it,
microphone,
I
but it
simply
crapped
just
out
try
on
to
me.
help, unless you tell him.
So I'm
My
going
guy
to
doesn't
see
stop. He
if I
won't
can
stop.
use the microphone off of one of these cameras.
And in my previous group, I was basically.
Sorry, folks, for the technical difficulties.
Yep.
I like bananas.
No, it's good, man. I'm sorry it's straight my turn and I'm trying to freaking,
Oh no, it's all good, dude.
I'm first in initiative and I can't do anything because
You have horrible luck with initiative there,
You
Eric.
got great luck with dice.
Today he's having great luck.
This is my first bad roll today.
Profile roll.
Adam said it pretty easily that you were.
You roll great when it is meaningless, and you roll poorly when it means everything. I don't understand it. You defy the laws of physics and probability and statistics. It just doesn't make any sense.
You forgot logic.
Yeah.
No, logic has nothing to do with numbers.
He makes Rain Man sad.
Yep.
Rain Man.
He makes Rain Man look less genius.
Can you hear us there?
I'm just
Rain
trying to
Man.
basically wait and see.
You need to watch the movie. It's a good movie.
I still can't hear you through Discord. Everything is all through the stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could it be on his end?
So
Discord.
no, my Discord it's Discord trying to use the microphone as well as Streamlabs trying to use the microphone because
Okay.
my other microphone crapped out.
All right. Go to mic input. Is it on default? You might want to set it to what the mic is.
Well,
that's a problem.
It's two devices can't use the same mic.
Oh, that's gonna. I see the problem.
Wait a
What?
minute, I've always used Streamlabs in that at the same time, but never had a problem.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I cannot find where the hell this damn thing is set. Connections. Nope.
Wish I had a big sign to put up. Sorry for the delay.
Well, I mean, they can still hear us on
Yeah.
the stream. It's just he can't hear through Discord.
Well, hell, I can just get him on the phone if
I
you
just
want.
want to
Put him on
sign. We need to
speaker.
have a sign held up that says, "I want George's babies."
Actually, you know what?
He's like, "Wait a minute, I got a sign for that."
I'm fine with doing speaker call if it makes it easier. If you guys can hear me.
Well, I'll just pull up Discord on my phone.
Yep, I was about to say because if you're having problems, just do that on your phone.
Because then you can
Yeah.
turn it off on the computer and just use the microphone on your phone
Yeah.
for Eric, since he's the only one on it.
So let me see here.
There's more than one way to skin a cat. Not the ones you have.
Good pussy.
All right, can you hear me?
Pussy.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep,
Yep.
we got you.
Sweet.
You can hear us good?
Yep.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, there you
Adam,
go.
I could probably hear you if I just stuck my head out the window.
Probably.
Probably.
Do
But here, I
you
just
want
throw
me
you
to
on the
whisper?
table.
I can tone it down if you need me to.
You're on the table, so
No, you're good.
we're all
I'm
good.
just giving you shit.
I know you are.
So you are just trying to. So again, the guards are not hostile with you, Critias, or Rough McGruff. Just the Goliath and the commoners, the villagers that are trying to push their way in the door.
Okay. Can I? This is gonna be a long shot, so you guys might need to back me up here. But I'm gonna try to cast Charm Person on the guard that we were talking to, that me and Adam were talking to, and I'm gonna say, "Man, get us out of here! This riot is crazy." So he's got to do a Wisdom save of 14.
Okay. Let me see. I think he's just.
My wisdom's 10.
Actually, I think Eric and me have the highest wisdom out of anybody.
Bards normally do.
Bards are actually more.
No, my
charisma.
wisdom is a dump stat for me.
Oh, so it's a 0 modifier?
No, it's the same as my spellcasting modifier is a 14.
I was just saying your wisdom score, just the wisdom score.
11.
Okay, so I'm the only one that has a bonus to wisdom then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because it's on even.
Nope, he fails.
Damn it.
Woohoo!
Alright, so we're best friends for an hour. Me and that guard are best friends for an hour.
Cool.
He's done it to a Goliath and a guard.
I called him Orsic. What, Vincent, what's your character's name again?
Engross.
Engross. Engross.
Engross is familiar with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so you're trying to basically get the guard to like buddy up and get you guys inside.
Yeah, we're VIPs, man.
Yeah.
Let's get on up out of here.
So what did you do to my character?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Engross and Gruff, nothing. Engross, Gruff, this way.
Okay. So
Nice.
as you cast that, you get, you basically charm that one guard. He ends up kind of pulling you guys off to the side a little bit, up against the wall, like towards the side door. Because most of the guards that are coming out, he's basically going to be looking to kind of pull you guys off to the side as the guards come out the gate that's being open and kind of try to push back some of the villagers. So with that, you and that guard are able to, kind of move off to the side out of the way of the crowd of people that are pushing their way in the gate. Tommy, what are you gonna do? Not Engross, but
Rough McGruff.
Rough McGruff. What are you doing?
Now, keep in mind, I did say, Gruff, this way.
Yeah. You heard
I'm
him
gonna
say,
follow
"Hey."
Eric and go with him.
Okay. So you're able to go off to the side. As that's taking place, you guys see as Mob 3 or Mob 2 here, you guys see guards coming out the gate with swords drawn, but they don't have them like out in front. They mainly have their shields up, and they're kind of coming out as like a riot patrol, like trying to push back, any of the villagers and the commoners.
What about the door that I'm trying to open?
So there are
The Goliath's gonna die.
6 guards that walk up to the Goliath and basically just like shield push you back.
I turn to you guys saying, do you want me to...
So you heard him yell. You heard him yell, hey, get off to the side.
So I quickly let go of the door and...
Well, they're pushing you, so it's
so
a
you're
response
getting
to
pushed back. There's 6 guards that have shields out, and they're just like shield bumping you, like to get you back, because there's a bunch of commoners and villagers right behind you, and you pushing the gates open. More people tried to bum rush past some of the guards. Not a lot of them made it. Only like 5 or 6 people.
Did the other guys make it through? Did Adam's character?
No, you can kind of see off to the left-hand side that Critias, or not Critias, but...
No. Yeah, I'm with...
Well, you haven't
Curtis
moved yet.
Oh, yeah.
But you're going to. You're
Yeah.
going to go with him. So you're basically going to see that Critias, Rough McGruff, and... what was your character, Eric?
Eurus.
Yours.
Oh, I do have it. Eurus. Okay. You
Uranus?
see those 3
Uranus.
kind of like shift to the side with the
I'm
guard.
writing the names down.
But you see them shift to the side with that guard that he was talking to originally.
So...
And then the rest of the guards that were coming out the gate right as you pushed it open, there's some other guards that are coming up, and they're coming up like a riot patrol, and they're just shield bumping you guys back. They're not swinging swords or anything. They're trying to, keep from anybody getting in, so they're shield bumping you back. And they knock you back. Give me a dexterity save.
Okay. Sorry if I...
Hey, Eric, how do you spell your character's name?
Urrus.
Okay.
Um,
And you're a tiefling?
did you say dexterity save?
am.
Yes, dex save. You get knocked on your ass. So they're shield bumping you all back, and they knock you down. One more person gets 2 more people get knocked down. Only 2 more people.
Tell me, is it RUFF?
So you and 2 other people get knocked to the
name?
ground. The other people are still like pushing on and trying to climb over the dudes with their shields, but they're still, the guards are still bumping them back.
Okay.
So that's kind of what's taking place over there by you. Adam, Critias said that you were gonna go and shift to the side as well.
Yeah, I was gonna move with the bard.
Okay. You're gonna be able to shift around.
Yeah.
So, Vince, you are now on the ground. What are you wanting to do?
Try to get up and move away from the soldiers.
Okay. So you're able to get up and you're gonna shift over to the side as well.
Yes.
Okay. So you're able to shift off to the side as well, and as that happens, Eurus, because Mob 1, and then it'll be back to you with Eurus. So what do you? So you see the Goliath get up. He's shifting over towards you guys with the guard. And so the guard will basically try to help, like, scoot you guys around and inside as the gate is held open. Are you going to say anything like, hey, what are you going to do?
I mean,
Door problem.
Yeah, it's back to you.
Like, is anybody following us? Like, I'm trying to still persuade him to, like, I don't know.
So he's going
to
to
get inside the city. So, like,
Yeah.
are we, like, already inside the gate?
yes, he's able to get you,
Like a side door.
you, Ruff, and Critias in. So he's able to shift you guys around. The Goliath is a little ways off. So he's not able to get to you guys right away as you guys hook around inside the door.
Okay, I'm probably just gonna... Can I hold my turn to see if, like, anything happens to the Goliath? I can't remember. I'm so bad at names.
Ingros.
Ingros. I'll get there eventually. It's Dcampaign.
I had to write everybody's down and
Yeah,
who
I was
they
gonna say
are
it'll
and
take
all
a little
that.
time. But you see that he's shifting your way. None of the guards seem to. Once they knocked him to the ground and he was able to get up and shift to the side, they're not like chasing after him or anything. It's mainly the bulk of the villagers and stuff that they are shooing. They're kind of ushering to the side. So I mean, he's not really like in melee range with any of the guards for the moment. He's kind of in an open spot in between, like just behind but off to the side of the guards. That are outside trying to break up the big villager push that's coming in the door.
Okay. I'm still just trying to... I don't know. I want to wait on him because we can't... It's not like we can... Well, I don't know. Is there like a corner or anything that I can kind of like lead everybody behind or something like that and yell out at him to say, hey, this way. Like, again, to try to...
I mean, if you're just going to yell over, like, hey, this way, and tell the guard that he's with you guys, it would take an extra minute for him to catch up, but the guard would probably, with him being charmed, he'd probably be fine with,
okay.
like...
Yeah. I can do that.
Okay.
I'm essentially trying to keep the party together, and I want to wait for
The bumbling Goliath.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goliath that kind of started this whole thing.
Yeah. Started a riot. But no, as you're getting in the door and you say that to the guard will be able to point at the Goliath and grab another
he's
couple.
with me.
So that'll work. Like the guard will basically grab a couple of guards just inside the gate and basically say, "Hey, get the Goliath and bring him over here." So a couple of the guards will walk over to you and they'll be like,
Nice.
"Come on, over here."
I follow.
Okay.
Spotting my friends.
So, as you guys are able to get inside the gate, you see that there's a good number of guards that are still inside the gate. The bulk of them have gone outside the gate, and they're trying to push back the villagers and the commoners and all the people that are outside. They're pushing them back, and some of the guards are able to actually start closing the gate back.
And I'm sorry, but my guy looks at your guys and said, door won't open.
God damn it.
Oh no, dice are on the run
Yeah, I keep
again.
hooking with my damn t-shirt.
Wait, who you talking about? Who you talking to?
I'm
Vincent?
talking to the group and said, door won't open.
What door?
I point to the door.
Oh,
that
he's
I-
pointing at the forest again.
Goliath's pointing at the forest.
And I'll reply. It is open. The guards opened it after you tried to open it.
Yeah.
Guards are friends, not food.
Oh, man.
I love it. Guards, friends, not food.
Yeah.
Speak broken English. The rest of the campaign. Anytime we're talking to the Goliath, we need to do broken common. Yeah, broken common.
Broken common. It's a new language. New language in
Maybe if I
D&D.
could
Broken
speak
common.
giant, he would understand me better.
Yeah.
Now, he'd probably still be a bumbling idiot.
So you guys are able to get inside the door. You guys are able to get in the gate. They end up closing the gate, and then you still hear like scuffling and yelling of the guards outside the gate. You know, hey, get back. You know, y'all leave, go somewhere else. You're not getting in here. Basically, the same kind of stuff you guys heard as you came up. As you all end up entering in, you see a pretty heavily armed guard that looks to be wearing a little bit, you know, he's wearing some heavy armor and he's kind of standing there, pretty sizable guy. Let me see, human, just a pretty sizable human guy. I think he's got an eye patch, and he's just kind of standing there with his arms crossed, and he's like watching what's going on, and he kind of eyeballs you guys and watches you all come in the gate. And after a few minutes, you guys are able to catch your breath and get kind of collected, and this guard with a small entourage of about 3 more guards behind him ends up walking over to you all, and he just comes up and he's like, impressive. I'm kind of in awe that you guys were actually able to get in, especially with this numbnut. And he looks at the one that's charmed, and the guy's like, he's like, huh? And he's like, I could use some of your all's capabilities to get some work done around here. How about you all collect yourselves and then come meet me in my office? Huh?
He said, I'm not much of a collector.
No. He's like, yeah, I'm not either. Except for heads of people that don't do like I asked them to do.
What's the money look like?
We'll negotiate.
I need a
Probably
number
golden
first.
with the little face on it. That's usually how coins work. And
He's like, well, the name's Captain Zaj. Meet me in my office. Then he just turns and walks away with his little entourage.
Did he say office or orifice?
With my office. My office.
Nice man.
But yeah, so...
You
yeah,
shut.
He basically says, my name, I'm Captain Zaj. Just meet me in my office.
Orifice.
That too. But then he just kind of looks up and down every one of you guys, and then he just turns with his little group of minions behind him and walks off.
I actually wanted to size him up as well, just because.
Yeah.
Did I pick up anything about him that stands out?
You pick up a pretty well grizzled fighter. Like you get a good sense he's not one to piss off.
And I want to piss him off.
Are you gonna send my character out to take it?
Vincent, your character might be taller than mine, but mine's a lot bigger and scarier looking than yours.
Even though my guy is the whole group's idiot.
Though that's why you're not a threat, because you're a bumbling idiot. People don't see
He's
you
a
as a threat.
buffoon. But no, so
I'm a buffoon.
I know what love is. Jenny.
Oh my gosh.
Should get a Goliath saying that. Jenny.
So with that, the guard that you guys have that's charmed, he's kind of like, what can I do for you guys? Where do you guys want to go? Do you need anything? If not, I got to get back to work. But if there's something you guys need, let me know.
I'm gonna point at him and said he needs a shield.
Ah, okay.
he's a hand crossbow if you guys have one handy.
He's like, ooh, we don't have any spares right now, but you guys can go to the marketplace and probably pick up whatever you're looking for as far as gear.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna look at the tiefling and be like, I have a hand crossbow.
Food?
I would be interested in procuring that if you had a way for me to do so.
You got 75 gold on you? That's what it normally costs?
If I don't have it now, I can definitely get it at some point.
I'm hungry.
Write me on an IOU for 75 gold, and it's yours. And you just pay it as we go through either wages or whatever we find. Deal?
Done and done.
So crossbow, he hands me an IOU for 75 gold.
Yep,
So
there you
I'll
go.
mark that
How
down.
many pieces of gear can I? Can I wear a shield and a helm?
Yeah. I mean, the helm really won't give you anything. It's going to be basically armor, and the shield will give you bonus AC.
The helmet
It depends on what kind of armor you get. Some of them give you your dex bonus. Some of them don't give you dex bonus. Depends.
Yep.
But a lot of the times, the ones that give you your dex bonus, if you don't have a really, really high dex, they give you decent armor, and you don't have like disadvantage on like swimming or disadvantage on stealth. But if it's like a heavy armor that you put on, they usually don't let you use your dex bonus, but you'll have higher AC, you know, hit like 18, 19, that kind of stuff. But you have disadvantage on stealth and like disadvantage swimming and different stuff like that.
And you can only do light or medium armor. The thing is, all the stuff that's going to benefit you, again, we're talking above the table. The only stuff that's going to benefit you armor-wise is too much gold. A shield gives you a +2 AC right off the bat, and it's only 10 gold. So that we can afford now. And by the time we procure enough gold anyways, we're probably going to be leveled up. So your con and your dex might go up, which naturally will bring your AC up as well. The only thing we can do right now for the for you is just the shield, because that at least puts you at a 15. Because that puts you at a 15, him at a 16, me at a 16, which puts us at about what the average is. The average is usually 15, 16, 17, I think.
On armor
Yep.
class.
Yes.
Yep.
For weapons, what am I gonna wanna use?
You have the flail. Remember, you have the magical book
You
flail.
got the flail and your great axe, so it's
Yep.
Well, the great axe I can't use when I have
What
a shield.
flail? What?
correct.
We found a
So,
book.
I mean, if you're
that
looking
had a
for more
chain on it
DPS,
that's a
just
magical
use the
weapon.
great axe, or if you're
It's
looking
a
for more
flail.
AC, then use the shield and flail.
Yeah. And that's my character did that in the last campaign. Is I had a shield and a one-handed weapon, and I had a two-handed weapon, which was I was an expert with. So if I needed to be offensive, I used the two-handed weapon. If I needed to be the tank, I shielded. Or if I was taking a lot of hits and low on hit points, I would use the shield. So
Yeah.
it just gives you a versatility.
So when whenever I'm attacking, use a great axe. But whenever I'm defending, like somebody's like when I'm off
Well,
attacking me, I want to switch to the shield.
You can't do it that quickly.
Oh.
So
It's-
basically, part of each turn, you can either stow a weapon and do something, or you can like unsheath a weapon and use it. So you can't
I mean,
like, I'm
eventually-
gonna take a swing, put this up, grab this out. No, you can't do it that way. But you can go
Eventually-
like battle to battle. Like, it looks like we need to DPS harder this battle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the great axe. Next battle, it's like I'm starting to take a few hits. You know, I need a higher AC. I can put my great axe up, and pull out, you know, the flail and shield.
And eventually he's gonna get the like unarmored defense or whatever it is that the barbarians get, and
Well, he already has it. It's just his con and dex are so low. He's only at a 13 with that, so he
Yeah.
needs any type of bonus he can get right now.
Yeah.
gotcha.
So, but yeah, so if he gets the shield, that at least puts him at a 15. Then by level 4, he's at a 16 when he needs to be that way, or a 14 if he doesn't. So
Yeah.
Fucking reading
Yeah.
Rainbow over here with my flail, my book, my chain.
he's trying to read the
Harvard.
flail.
People just
It's
look at
in
him
a
like,
book. Reading Rainbow.
does that guy have a book on a chain that he's smacking people with? What the hell is that?
An evil version of reading.
He's
Rainbow.
teaching you that you need to read.
An evil
Read,
twisted version.
read. Reading
library.
Rainbow.
That should be the name of the weapon.
Oh my god.
Can
Reading
you name
Rainbow.
weapons?
Just Rainbow.
Can
Yeah.
you name the weapon?
Yeah.
You can name it if you want, yeah.
Name it if you want.
LeVar Burton.
The what?
Beat him. Beat him with knowledge.
That's
But,
what Brandon called his
yeah,
bow
so
last
the
campaign.
guard points you
Kindness.
guys in the direction of points you in the
He
direction
just wanted to
of
make
the
sure he doesn't lose his
marketplace.
phone.
So
Phone didn't die.
yeah, so you guys are able to head to the marketplace.
Okay.
We need to get we need to get rations, potions, and then you a shield. I know.
I'm just gonna
and
give
then,
you my 10 gold for the shield. I'll have 0 gold at that point.
Spears.
Well, you can negotiate that, and that's
Oh,
what
you
we
can?
got. That's what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're
That's,
being.
I mean,
yeah.
do this like you were in person doing it. That's the best thing about D&D. Like you can haggle with people.
Spears. I
So
point to
I'm gonna look at Eurus and be like, and just state, take the orc, make sure he gets a shield, take the Goliath with you just because we need to keep him in check. I'll try to find rations for us and
Spears?
and potions.
My guy just says spears out of the blue.
My guy looks at you and goes, "Penises? We playing the random word game?"
Spears. Do we need spears?
Cups. I don't know what you're
Bananas.
saying.
Apples, oranges,
You dum go
Starfruit.
with them.
pecan
Find
pie.
shield
Banana
for
nut bread.
Or.
Spear
Coffee.
for
Coffee,
me. I've
Why
got
do you need a spear?
I mean,
evil chair.
I think he's looking for a lance because he needs something with reach.
looking for something to poke evil mimic chairs with.
I don't think you have enough gold to buy anything.
Alright, so I'm getting
Only had a brain.
I mean, spear is 1 GP. So. Spear's
But it
on
doesn't
the-
have reach.
How much is
No,
the shield?
no, it
10?
Yeah, 10.
But if you go with the bard, you might be
So-
able to negotiate. I'm gonna go try to find rations
Hold on.
and so forth.
Can we give a So we're going to this market, right?
Yeah.
What's the name of the person at the market?
What do you mean?
Is there multiple people at the market?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's multiple
Yes,
stores.
there's always multiple people.
Yeah, there's different stores for
So,
different
Are
stuff.
we going in our armor?
Yeah.
To get the armor?
Yeah.
Get the shield?
Probably.
Is it one person?
I mean, it's probably a few people.
Damn it! I'm trying to go like Monty Python. What is your favorite color?
I mean, you can do that. I don't know what effect that would have.
I'm gonna
you can do
ask.
that.
I'm gonna ask
Sure.
the guard that Eurus charmed and just ask him. We're gonna need some rations and some potions. Where in the
Rations?
market's the best spot for those?
Need some potions and some rations.
I mean, there's several different places. Not anything real specific. Just shop around. There's a couple different potion shops that specialize in those. Just shop around. They'll be haggling their deals between the stores.
I'll go to the Goliath and be like, "Give me your gold." I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna demand it. Give me your gold.
I give him 2 pieces of gold.
You think you can feed yourself with this? Give me your gold. You want food? I'm feeding you. You bumbling
How much
moron.
gold does he need to give you?
All of it, because I don't know how much if I'm going to do all that by myself, I know
we
your
all-
gold is going to be enough, but I just need as much gold as I
We're
can
gonna
to get the
tackle
rations
that.
and potions and such.
Well, I mean, 1 gold to get you guys a ton of rations.
How much does it?
Because rations are supposed to be 5 SP.
Oh,
For a
10
day.
rations or one
Yeah,
day?
5 silver pieces for 1 day's worth of rations.
How much silver's in a piece of gold?
100.
100, I think.
I think it's
yeah.
100 or it's 10 or something.
So, Adam, use 1 piece of gold, get us a bunch of food.
Yeah.
Well, the potions are going to be what's expensive.
How much are the potions?
Depends on where you go.
Yep.
Well, I gave
And
him.
that's when
I already gave you 2 pieces of gold.
And I'm like, okay, this will feed you. Do you want potions too? You die to a fucking chair.
I then give him 10 gold pieces.
So you're gonna die to a table.
I gave him 10 more pieces.
So I've got 20 from him already, and I'm like,
22
okay, that's,
actually.
okay, I'll
Yeah.
take 22. So I'll take
How
that.
much gold does Vincent have?
27
27.
or
Well, actually-
30. He had 32.
Yeah.
So he's got 10 left. So he has his original 10 he started with. Everything that he sold and got everything else for is what I got from him.
So,
I'm like, okay, I can work with this.
my question is, why don't we all combine our gold together to get the stuff we need?
We don't have enough to do it.
Really?
I'm basing on the fact that you need to get the shield, so I'm basing you're gonna need at least 10, maybe more depending. So that's why I'm not taking his. He has a lot of left over, so I can get food and potions at least with that. Or worst case scenario, just load up on food.
Yeah, and I gave you 10 more.
Find out how much the potions are, because Vincent,
I'm looking for
would
it.
you be willing to help the group?
50 gold pieces for one.
For 1 potion?
Yep, 1 potion if you
Or
only
no,
50
no,
gold.
no, potions are out of this picture. No. Fuck this. I'm out of IKEA. I don't give a fuck about those sweets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that works. So I'm just gonna go and see what I can.
No.
Wait, that's why we can negotiate that stuff. But
What
that's
we gonna
what I'm
negotiate? Down 5
Me.
gold less, 45 gold. We all
Me,
broke.
I can negotiate.
You better
But anyways.
negotiate those down to 1 gold apiece.
Shit. Maybe. All right. So that's my plan. That's what I've stated that we should do, and I'm just gonna see what I can.
Can I get
find.
any better
This is off the
Weapons.
table, Adam. You could at
need a
least
than what I have with the magical flail? Or is that magical
Uh,
flail?
if you
It'll be
say
just
something
standard
else with a
equipment.
mimic, I would have
okay,
probably
okay,
given you
yeah.
even 10 more.
Regular
I'm not
martial
taking all your
weapons.
gold. I'm not. My character's
No.
an
Can I
asshole,
have
but
a
he's not
helm and a
stupid.
shield at the same time?
I'd like to take all yours, but then what are you gonna
Yeah.
use it for?
You
I
can do
want.
that.
I want to
What's the
see
helm
if you
gonna
get drunk
give me?
again.
Nothing.
My character has
Helms really
table
don't
manners
give
of
you
a
anything
pig.
in
He
consideration
doesn't
unless you
drink
find
that
like a
much.
magic helm. The helms
Still,
themselves.
I can
don't
What does
armor
give
give me?
you. It depends. Here,
and he's always hungry.
those are the different
Armors?
level types. Yeah, the different armor types.
Alright. While he's looking
So.
at that, I'm gonna go ahead and do some shopping for potions and food and
Okay.
all that stuff. I now have 22 extra gold from him,
Okay.
so my total is now 37.
So you got 37 gold,
Yep.
and you are going for
Food and
So,
find if I can
the
find any deals on
rations-
potions.
rations. You can probably get, what is that, like 20 for a gold. So 20 days worth
So-
of.
Oh shit.
So I need
You
to
still
get
there, Eric?
hide and a shield.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm just listening to all the stuff that's going on.
Yeah. So for 1 gold, you can get 20 rations,
Adam,
20
what do you think
days
about
worth
this?
of rations.
How much again?
1 gold will get you 20 days worth.
1 gold give me 20 days worth. So
For
there's
all
4
of
of us.
us?
So
Just 1 gold to get you 20 days worth of rations.
Okay, so how much gold does Vincent? How much gold are you using?
he gave
gave
me
him
22.
I gave him 22.
So I'm gonna
How
use
much rations do you need, man?
My character.
Well,
I have a
those are
very
potions
specific
as
reason
well.
why I'm doing this too.
Potions.
So I'll
as well.
use 2 gold to get 40 days, 10 for each person extra.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
So we'll do that, and then I'm gonna look to see if I can find any potions that I can haggle.
How do we
with.
haggle? Because I need to get
just
hide.
have to roll for it.
If I'm
So-
gonna, I need hide and I need shield. Looking at this, hides the medium armor, which is going to give me a 12 plus dexterity modifier, max 2.
That still
Yeah.
gives you 13, which is what
And
your
then if I get the
normal
plus 2
is.
in the shield, I'll be above the average. That'll be good.
Your unarmored already gives you 13.
Oh well, then it'll be.
You're at 13
just need the
right
shield
now.
at
Yeah,
that
you
point.
just need the shield at that point. That's what I was saying. If you get a shield,
Yeah,
you are
unless
fine.
you get something. So it depends on what's available as well.
Yes.
So some of those, depending, may not be available. It just depends on.
So me using hide and a shield is not good.
It's pointless
I
because
mean, the hide is pointless. Just grab the shield. That'll put you at a 15. You're at a current 13. Grab a shield. You're at 15.
Which if
That's
you grab
better.
the hide, you're still
So
at
what would
15.
the hide do? It just still
Does nothing. It just
Nothing for
it
you.
cancels
It
out
doesn't boost your
It
armor
cancels out your
class.
natural ability.
Yeah.
You're not going to want
Yeah.
to wear armor because of your
I need
class.
shield. Okay.
Yeah.
So
unless we find a
let's
good armor
haggle
that's
this
better than
shield
his
down.
AC
What do
that
I
he
need
can
to
wear.
roll?
So you go into one of the shops, and basically, let me see.
Get store owner drunk, my character says.
Also, we might want to think about getting him a shield too.
So he has a couple of shields that are available.
Except my maul is two-handed.
He is
One.
Get you another
charging
one-handed
12
weapon,
gold
so you could do the same thing he's
for
doing.
a shield.
It's 10 gold. What?
So haggle
Says the book.
What?
says the book.
That doesn't
All
doesn't indicate market.
True.
Okay, so I need to haggle. So what do I need to roll?
Depends on how you want to haggle. You
Talk
trying
to
to
him.
persuade?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk
talk
to
to him.
Are
I
you
want to
trying
persuade him to give it to me.
You
for
want
Have a
to get a
conversation.
shield too.
How you gonna
even
do
though we
it?
don't have
Okay.
a
What do you
one-handed
say?
weapon.
So
We can at
roll
least
me
we'll boost that,
persuasion.
and you should have.
Persuasion would be.
Which other weapons you have?
Oh,
Oh, you would
I
just
do
need to
have
try to get
persuasion
like
plus
another.
2, so-
There you go.
You might just need
So
to get
D20
another
plus
weapon.
2.
Let me see here.
Alright, here we go.
See what you could afford.
Get owner drunk. I keep on motioning that to you.
He's pretty solid at the 12 gold.
I tap you on the shoulder and whisper to you, saying, "Get him drunk."
Okay, what else can I do?
You used the full sentence. I'm so proud of you.
And I wasn't there!
Yeah,
Damn it!
He's at a whole nother story.
by the way,
else
this
can I
is
do? Can
Son
I
of a
intimidate him?
bitch!
Get him drunk.
you could, but then they might call guards on you.
Okay.
I keep on repeating, getting him drunk. To
You could barter with him a little bit if you've got anything.
All right, I'll barter.
Get him drunk.
So what do I roll?
You got the
Barter.
cats.
Oh yeah! I'm sorry, Kit Kat. I don't really.
If you want, try to haggle with both cats to get him the other shield and another one-handed weapon, so you two can both kind of do the same thing.
How about this? I will give you both my kitty cats for 2 shields and a
Just do a battle axe.
battle axe.
Warhammer, actually, since he's doing bludgeoning stuff. Just do a Warhammer.
So you'll
Warhammer
have
or
to go
battle
to a
axe, whichever.
weaponsmith to grab the hammer and stuff. This is
Alright.
just going to be
okay.
armor smith.
So
Never mind.
I'm
On
giving
that.
you 1 cat for 2 shields.
The guy's like, what? Roll persuasion.
Can I give him guidance?
11 plus 2, so 13.
The guy's like, I'll knock off a gold for a cat.
Okay, I'll give you 2 cats.
No.
For 2 shields.
No. You drink. We talk.
He's like, I'm working. Can't drink while I'm working.
Sure.
He would rob me blind.
No. We drink. We talk.
Do
Later.
I eventually catch?
But otherwise, not now.
Do I catch up with them at any point?
No, you're off on another.
All right.
You're off on a
I'm
mini
giving
adventure.
you both my
Good.
cats, and then I have to roll another persuasion, right?
So you're trying both the kids? Yeah, roll me another persuasion.
11 plus 2, so 13.
13.
You get 2
Okay.
cats.
So 2 cats. So what are you trying to? You trying to do 2 cats and 5 gold, or are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Trying to get
What's
2
the persuasion?
shields.
Trying to get 2 shields?
So how about 10 gold for 2 shields, and you get 2 cats.
This time.
That's actually not a bad deal.
5 gold apiece per shield.
He's gonna go and say, "I'll do you 2 shields for 17 gold
Ooh.
and the 2 cats."
Vincent.
I use intimidate and say, "Best to drink on it."
He's so
You're gonna
desperate to do this drinking
Do your
thing.
intimidation.
You rolled a
15 plus.
All these
2,
knuckleheads
17.
are talking with this guy. Like, is there anything that I see that's like small and out of the way that I might be able to like try to take when he's not looking?
No. I mean, this is an armor shop, so it's all just armament. It's not anything.
Walk out with a
There's
full
really
body.
not anything.
He's gonna
small.
pickpocket plate
Or
armor.
like some magical underpants or something?
I mean, there's probably some dirty underpants.
Some chainmail whitey tighties.
Some chainmail chastity belts.
What are we?
Get it for the Goliath.
Yeah, so with that, the guy is still,
Wait,
he's
what's your
like,
persuasion?
I'm not
I
drinking
did
anything.
intimidating.
What's
'Cause-
your intimidating? What's
2.
the modifier? So you got 17 on a
Intimidation.
intimidation.
Yeah. So with that, the guy's kind of like, I mean, I ain't drinking.
Trust me.
Trust some random stranger that comes in the store. If I did that to every customer that came in here, just yelling "trust me" just because they big bald headed guy.
Vincent, you should intimidate him to.
Technically,
make
he's not
him
all
give
the way
us-
bald. He's got that friar tuck button.
Yeah, he's still got the friar tuck.
It's like Andre the Giant over here.
I mean, the guy's like, I'll come down to 16 gold, but that's for 2 shields. That's the best I can
10
come
gold and 2 cats.
Jesus Christ.
down. That'll get
How
you
about-
1 shield.
What?
That'll get you 1 shield.
We're doing 2 shields, 16 gold, and 2 cats. So it's 8 gold apiece. I think we're getting a decent deal.
That's a
on it.
decent deal. And you get rid of the cats.
So how much gold? If I give you
You both have 10, so you have enough.
Well,
Yeah, but I don't have 2 gold. Well, I mean, we're gonna get probably gold later on, so.
Yep.
If we're not getting.
And I'm already.
potions-
And I told you I'm covering. I got the food because I have his money.
I'll throw 8 gold in and fuck you, cats. Go.
All right. So 8 gold. 8 gold.
You have a lot of gold.
8
Just-
gold.
No, actually,
Yes.
nothing is. I
Yes.
got
I
10
turned-
now.
Yes.
Yeah, he gave 8 gold. You giving the other half the 8 gold.
Yes.
The other 8
He,
to make
he
the
gets
16.
a shield and you get a shield.
I give him 8 gold
Okay.
and not look happy at all.
Ugh.
And okay, so that'll get you guys the shields. He's got cats all of a sudden now. Honey, look! I got cats!
I finally got some pussy.
This is the first pussy I've gotten in years. Marriage is so cruel.
So I'm just adding a shield, not like.
Yeah,
shield.
you just have a shield. So
Yeah.
what you do is your armor class will go up.
Add that to
When it
equipment.
says, yeah, on equipment, you're going to say shield plus 2 armor, and then your AC will go up to a 15
And,
from a 13.
I have a shield, so I put on description just a
Oh, I
shield.
have to. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm trying
yeah.
to remember how to.
Under equipment, you just put shield plus 2 armor. Whenever you use it, you'll have
Yeah,
plus 2
okay,
armor.
so-
if you're
Now
not
the only
using
thing
it-
you need to find is a weapon you can use with the shield, which I'm pretty sure he's got 2 hand axes.
So
you can borrow one from him until you get your own
So-
weapon, just so you can use the
where
shield.
do I put shield at exactly?
under equipment.
Okay.
Hey, quick question. With me using the hand crossbow, do you need me to keep track of my bolts and stuff like that?
Is that going to be your primary attack
Shield.
form?
2 weight or
You're just gonna be doing a lot of-
attacking yet.
wait.
Nah.
It's in the book.
Now, if you're going to be doing a lot of ranged,
When I added the shield,
nah, I won't have you track bolts.
it didn't give me.
Okay. I
It
mean,
doesn't
I can-
increase
I can
it till you
cook
equip
some,
it.
but we can,
Yeah, I
we
did.
can just meta it that every time we're in town, I go get
Okay,
them
so
and
my
I
armor
can
class
work
is
off how
15.
much.
Got it. It did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you'll have a stock load of
But it
bolts.
doesn't up my dexterity though. Right?
No,
Nope.
no, it's only AC. It's, But that's the
So,
whole point of
yeah,
the shield.
no, I won't have you track bolts over there.
Okay.
Okay, so you are heading to do potions.
Yep, I was heading to see what I could find potion, just anything potion wise.
Okay.
They're gonna
There's a couple of potion shops. You can pop into one.
Yep.
What are you looking for, customer? What can I help you out
What
with?
do you have available?
What are you buying?
Wait.
What do you have?
Wait a minute.
There was Resident Evil 4.
Uh-huh.
The vendor was this dude. He was like, "What are you buying?" He had this trench coat he would pull open. There was like weapons and guns and like
Oh god,
parts.
that's cool.
I'll have to send you guys the video, and everybody makes fun. If you've played the game, he was always like in random corners of the map, hiding like by a fence.
Hey,
He'd just be standing there. You'd walk up.
You don't need
What
a
are
one
you
hitter.
buying? And he would.
Yeah,
open
he
it.
does. He can't wield them all and the
Oh,
axe at the same time.
on, so-
You have the flail, but you also have 2 hand axes, which you haven't used. So I was saying, just give him 1 hand axe, so he can, if he needs to shield, sword, and board, he has a weapon
Oh, shit,
that
yeah.
he could use
Here,
it for.
Hold on.
Yeah, unless you guys are gonna
Yeah.
go
They're
buy
gonna
him.
give me another
Well, we don't
one.
have enough gold to get
That's
another
two.
weapon. Well,
There.
we do, but we don't.
They're gonna give me. They just told me send the system.